Hey, what's up everyone? Lucas here. This is just going to be a quick update to tell you a little bit more about what's going on with the DMX stuff in GeoPix 1.0. I'm in the garage and I've got a few lights hooked up to GeoPix and I've been programming on them here for this day. And right now I've just got a still look set up. As you can see, they're all pointed to the middle here, kind of a traditional lighting look, I guess you could say. A lot of stage kind of designs do something like this at certain points in the show. And the way I'm achieving this is not through live video mapping, but through a new node I've added to the I/O tab called the PixFrame node. So, just to kind of show you here, the PixFrame node, when you drop it down, it just looks like this. And over here on the right, you have a few buttons like Edit PixFrame and Load Fixtures. So I've already actually set this up, and so I've loaded the fixtures into here already, and I'm just going to go and click Edit. And once we've done that, you get this grid. This is actually a two-dimensional viewport, so you can zoom and alt-right mouse to pan around. I can't do that because I'm holding my camera here, but essentially you can choose your fixtures and choose your channel names, and then you can actually just drag and dial in a value for each channel manually. So as you can see, I've got pan and tilt, red, green, blue. Those are the ones I primarily have set, and then prism is a parameter for those lights on the corner there. It makes it iris. Anyways, you can dial these in, and over here you can change the frame and you can set different frames. And what this lets you do is create a bank of looks, and you can use those looks however you'd like. So you can cycle through them automatically. You can rig them up to a MIDI controller. So in this example here, I've got these 5 buttons rigged up as a radio group. And so as I click on these buttons in a row, you can see I'm just kind of stepping through the looks I've already made. If you find a couple that you like, you can obviously bounce back and forth. And this is obviously very raw control. Some people may not want this kind of control. They would much rather have a sequence play through, and you can do that too. You can rig it up however you really want. But the point of a PixFrame node is to store the frame data in kind of a buffer, and then you can just kind of access those with different nodes and drive them however you want, and then you save the whole thing in a preset. So just to kind of show you, I'm going to hit play here. I've already keyframed a few looks. I'm just going to let you see what they look like. So these other looks are more automatic. I'm not having to do anything, and they're just running on their own. Most of these are some combination of a PixFrame that's used as a base look, and then some kind of modulation or sine wave animation over top that kind of gives them some more movement. So you can obviously use all one or all the other. You don't have to use both, but that's kind of the cool thing about GeoPix, is you can drive things with any number of inputs. So anyways, thanks for watching. That's it, and stay tuned for a much more in-depth video on this feature and gosh, all the other things I've been working on in the last few months. We are coming to an end of the beta development cycle, and early next year you should see some cool stuff coming out about release dates for the software officially, and I'm sure excited about that, so I hope you are too. Anyways, stay tuned and I'll talk to you later. Thanks.